Oh! Here's Phil to tell you more.
All right, hello everybody. Hello. Monster Hunter World starts today, so I hope you're all ready for a ton of just repetitive grinding against the same kind of repetitive monsters, just constantly fighting. And oh wait, no, that's not what we're playing today.
Sorry.
I got my years confused here. No, ladies and gentlemen, today is the day after over a year awaiting a survival horror masterpiece. The last one that I played was The Evil Within 2, which was October of 2017, right?
It's been quite some time that we've been waiting for a game to creep us out, for a game to get our hair to stand on end, to give us goosebumps up our back.
And the day has finally arrived. I hope you're ready for spooky survival horror all day long today. I know I am. Now, here's the deal, guys. I have a new rule that is now in effect for the Stream Stats leaderboard. Because previously, it was getting too cluttered and too messy. What was happening was, you get one person who would, I'll give you an example. Someone would cheer 50 bits. Then someone else would cheer 50 bits. Then someone else would cheer 50 bits. And they all want to be up on the leaderboard. Oh, I'll put our names up there. So now I have 3-4 names tied for one spot. And the leaderboard would be going across the entirety of the top of the stream. It would be incredibly distracting. And I got to the point where it was just too much to manage. Okay? So, from now on, the way it's going to work is first come, first serve. If you're the first person to cheer a certain amount, you will get it up on the leaderboard as long as you're the top cheerer. And then that will remain in place until someone tops it. So if you cheer 50 bits right now, boom, you'll be up on the leaderboard. But you will stay in place. Even if someone ties you, okay, you will still remain in place only until someone unseats you. So the moment someone does 51 bits, boom, then they'll make the top spot, okay? So I'm doing that to avoid clutter, to avoid excessive leaderboard editing, especially people purposely trying to tie to make the leaderboard get all cluttered and stuff. We're just going to do the biggest, first come, first serve, gets the spot. Okay? So there you go. That's how it's going to work. All right. So outside of all that, I'm just trying to think, is there anything really that I want to talk about today on the pre-stream before we begin? I don't think so. I think, it's a pretty straightforward pre-stream today. There's not a heck of a lot to talk about. We're all excited. We're all pumped to jump back into Resident Evil 2 after so long away and play a modernized version of it. Survival, like I said, the return of survival horror.
Which is it's a forte of mine.
Like, if you watch my survival horror playthroughs, a lot of people say they're some of the best ones I do. And the fact that we've been stuck away from survival horror for so long because there's been nothing over the past year, this is going to be cool. I certainly hope that survival horror...
Either take a pearl and take a little bit of the oil and put it in the water and heat it up and let the vapors go up into the sinuses. But remember, it's very, very strong. So just go light at first. But this will be very, very good to actually kill off the colonies of fungus and molds up into the sinuses.
We're like, wow, that guy's a real piece of shit. At one point, it was a huge genre of game that would get a lot of attention. And for whatever reason, in recent years, it's kind of died out almost completely. That's a shame. I'd like to see less game developers trying to just cash in on things that they're 100% sure are going to sell. Such as, a team-based shooter or a battle royal. Instead, do something fun and original and risky and different. Do a really polished, scary, original survival horror game. I'm all for that, I apologize, obviously. As you can hear, I'm all gunked up. Overnight, my post-nasal drip went into overdrive. It sucks. There's nothing I can do about it. I'll probably sound like this for an hour or two until it finally starts to clear up. Nothing, absolutely nothing can be done. It's just my health. It sucks.
One of the only things I know to kill this thing, well, there's two things. One is garlic, and I'm going to put a link down below of how to use the garlic nose neti flush. But this is a really good one too. It's oregano oil. You can either take a couple drops and put it in a shot glass with water and drink it through the day. Or better yet, you can just take the pearls, this oil in a pearl, and consume those through the day. And this is my favorite, is to actually get a neti pot where you could either take a pearl and take a little bit of the oil and put it in the water and heat it up and let the vapors go up into the sinuses. But remember, it's very, very strong.
I got nothing. Okay, zero. I think honestly the only way I would ever clear this out is if I didn't stream for like a week straight and just rested my voice, and you know what I mean? Like, I really just gave my throat an opportunity to rest up and not be agitated. Yesterday when I did Ask the King, it definitely agitated my throat a lot more. Talking for 3+ hours straight without a break. So it happens, I guess, right? All right, shout out to Ladder Slider 50, who says play hardcore. I saw people talking in the stream chat about this earlier, about the differences between the game modes. Apparently there's a mode where there's aim assist. What? That's all aim. This is all aim assist. It's all aim assist. And there's a mode where there's autosave, and there's a mode where you need ink ribbons, and enemies are tougher. So here's what I think I'm going to do. All right, I'm going to play with aim assist, autosave. The zombies have no teeth whatsoever, and you start with the rocket launcher. That's how I think I'm going to play the game. I think it's going to be a great old school throwback game with that set. What do you think? Basically, you just run through the game, nothing can hurt you, and you just blow everything up with giant explosions with infinite ammo rocket launcher. Sounds good. I think that's what I'm going for this playthrough. I think you guys will love it. That is exactly what was intended with the original game. If you ask, the original designers and game developers of Resident Evil, they said you were supposed to just run through the game unharmed, blowing things up, launching RPGs constantly. So, I gotta go with their original vision. That's the only way to really experience a survival horror game at face value, All
right, well, hold on. The last Rambo, 341, just did a 200-bit cheer. And he says, do you still do a review after you finish the game right away during stream? Only if I have time, last Rambo. And bottom line is, the last 6 months of the year, I didn't have time. I played all these new releases, and when I finished them, basically, they went to the ends of my stream, and I never had time to really do major reviews. Reviews are not a focus of mine anymore. Reviews were a focus of mine when I did edited style content on YouTube. They're not anymore, okay? Just being honest here. They're just not. It's not a big deal for me.
If you want to know my opinion on a game, you could do two things. You could actually watch the playthrough, which is what most people should be doing anyway.
Or, usually, at the very end of the playthrough when the credits are rolling in the final part, I give a summary of what I thought about the game. Is it a full-on game review? No. But it is a summary and a great idea of what I actually thought about that game. And a good idea to understand what I would probably say if I had formally reviewed the game. But as I explained in Ask the King yesterday, okay, I do not do edited style videos anymore. I just don't. I have to focus on streaming. Streaming is the future. Streaming is the way. Streaming is what is profitable. Streaming is what people want. Alright? No one wants me to take time away from a stream to sit down and do an edited review, and I don't have time to take away from doing a big formal stream to sit down for a 30-minute spoken word review. Just being honest here. Okay, so there you go. In fact, I'm not even exaggerating. I'm debating not even renewing my Adobe Premiere Pro subscription for 2019 because it's very expensive. It's hundreds of dollars. And I'm debating just saying I don't want it anymore and just dropping the subscription because I don't think I barely use it. I literally barely use the damn program anymore. And why am I going to pay hundreds of dollars for something I don't use, Everything has become a live stream for me, so I think that's just what I'm going to do. So.
Oh! Excuse me. I was stretching. Oh, wait. Someone just asked, can I do a scary face reveal? Sure I can. Ready? All right. So, did you like the scary face reveal? I've had that set up for 2 years, by the way. That's 2 years old, what I just showed you. Okay, then. Well, we're done kind of just messing around in this area, because we're probably not going to buy anything, because we're, we don't want to have to check it or whatever in our bags or whatever when we get out to Washington. But we'll probably, after we're done in this area, we will go back to the condo to clean it up for the final time. What we're actually going to do is, vacuum, clean the countertops, clean up as much as we can, and we're going to see if my parents want to swing by to show them what's left, because basically anything that's left is now their property. They can keep it, or they can choose to have someone take it, or sell it, or throw it out.
Did buy this particular Bed Bath & Beyond in Old Navy, even though those are on the West Coast as well.
We're probably going to go into those today, so
Mall.
that's the mall we're going to go to.